All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a match between Fly versus Infi. This game taking place here on Amazonia. For those of you guys who are wondering where I get my replays, what's going on, definitely check out WarCraft 3 info. WarCraft 3 info, perhaps the best place to get all of your WarCraft information. That is not a plug. Well, I guess that is a plug. That is not a sponsored or paid plug. That is just really where I go for a lot of my WarCraft 3 information. The Back to WarCraft guys are also there as well. Well, posting information and news, and that's really where a lot of things are just really happening. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Fly is going to be the red orc. Yeah, Fly is the red orc over here on the bottom left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Infi chose random and got the blue orc spawning over here on the top right-hand side of the map. Not quite sure what is going to be going on here, how everything is going to be unfolding, but well, things are looking up and up as things are now getting underway. Hello, Cremation Lily, thank you for tuning in. As you guys all know, or if you don't know, definitely check out my YouTube channel. If you guys are looking for a catalog of games, that is all definitely there for your entertainment. If you ever, well, need some Warcraft 3 action, and I'm not streaming because, well, I do have a day job and a family and a lot of other things to try and balance on my plate. Well, I guess my parents were right. I can't play video games for a living, although there are some who are breaking that particular rule. As a parent, I wouldn't recommend it. You know, keep your sports and entertainment for exactly as that, unless you really have that drive to work harder than everyone else who wants to play video games for a living, which can be rather difficult, I must admit. Anyways, Shadow Hunter currently out and about. A peon going to be joining in on the fight as well, and this is going to be to try and, well, cause lightning shield to be cast by this renegade wizard. There you go, you saw the lightning shield. Well, in comes that Shadow Hunter using that lightning shield, and it will finish off many or deal a lot of damage right here. You can actually take a look at how much damage it is dealing. It is about 20 damage a second, pulling back right there, and that is pretty much additional damage that you wouldn't normally be getting. All right, let's take a look at that. Finally backing off, finishing off the remaining units. Claws of attack +6 added in here, and now going after those remaining units. Farseer has cleared that creep camp as well a little bit more quickly because, well, Spirit Wolves do exactly that. Spirit Wolves allowing you to clear those creep camps much faster early on, but then again, the Shadow Hunter does get a bit more powerful as time goes on. Mantle of Intelligence now getting thrown into play as well. As you can take a look, oh, this could be very bad news. Grunt taking a lot of damage. There's a healing wave bouncing around. You can see, well, purposely picking up some items as the Shadow Hunter now going to try and finish up. Nope, unable to get that last kill there, now allowing that Farseer to get to level 2. Grunt going to run all the way on the inside. There's a healing wave bouncing around once more. Serpent Wards now being thrown down, but in the wrong spot. I'm assuming he wanted to put the Serpent Ward right in the back. A little bit of a misclick right there, causing some major problems as a Grunt now, well, trying to run away. All right, is that Grunt going to be able to heal? Yes, it is going to be able to heal back up in time. More Spirit Wolves joining in on that fight. The Grunt now trying to run every which way. Peon's going to be joining in on the fight. Scroll of Speed now being used as well. As you can see, a lot of damage being used here. Shadow Hunter purposely teleporting back out. Grunt now trying to make its way back out. Where is that unit going to go? Teleporting back to the outside. Are we going to see another healing wave? We could be looking at exactly that. That Grunt now trying to make its way back over, but it looks like Fly gonna end up getting that quick kill there. Both sides are losing Grunts. More Grunts now trying to make its way back over. Shadow Hunter healing up once again. I am doing very well. I love these good old graphics, yeah. These graphics are still very nice. I am hoping that more and more gets done to improve the overall. Wow, take a look at that. Spirit Wolf is going to try to rejoin in on that fight again right there. Purposeful cancellation of that ability as Serpent Wards now making their way down over here on the bottom. Now, what is the strategy here? Infi wants to steal his opponent's creeps as well as he's getting pressured. You can see a little bit of repair going on. Grunts going after all of these units. Thank you, Bolo King, for the subscription. As we are taking a look at the Grunts now engaging here. All right, it looks as though nope, that Grunt doesn't get taken down. Meanwhile, back down to the south, Shadow Hunter clearing out these creep camps in no time flat. There they go. Purposely perhaps needs to back up here. I'm not quite sure why the Serpent Wards, Infi perhaps not actually keeping track right there, as we see, well, a Fire Lord now added in by Fly. Now, normally, Fire Lord is not your typical Warcraft 3 hero. It does add a lot of pressure, and it is a ranged unit, 11 to 27 damage. Now, these lava spawns could perhaps start splitting, and if they do split, well, it allows them to get in even more damage. All right, Fire Lord now making its way back off to the north here. Let's take a look how all of this is going to be going down. You can take a look. There is Spirit Walkers trying to be trained as the Shadow Hunter now shifts back off to the north, sitting at level 3. All right, extra damage. Orc Burrow is going to suffer a lot of damage right here. Lava spawns have, or was that, did they split? No, that was not a split lava spawn at all. It is just lava spawns of the normal variety. 2 of them currently out onto the field, as extra damage could get added in here. This lava spawn wants to get in some extra attacks. It does get darker over time, and there is the split. 1 lava spawn going to become 2. Extra damage going to be added in. And that is the problem. With their base attack rate, though, lava spawns cannot split more than once. That is incredibly important to note, as this lava spawn going to try to jump back every which way. Let's take a look at that. That lava spawn, oh, very low on hit points, gets taken out. Good eye by Infi to realize which lava spawn is the lava spawn that he needs to focus on, the one that has the highest opportunity of splitting again. Battle still raging on here. Infi, Serpent Ward's trying to hold back here. Serpent Ward is the level 2 variety, as we're looking at, well, trying to hold the line here. Grunt's now going to engage back once more. Voodoo Lounge going to take a lot of damage again, as the Serpent Ward is just doing a little bit of poke damage once more. Farseer going to engage. Grunt's going to try and take this down. Lava spawn here all ready to go. Serpent Ward going to get taken down really quick, as the units now all looking to back up once more. All right, Infi in a bit of trouble. The Fire Lord at level 2 does cause a lot of problems, but doesn't have that much mana. That is, well, the downside of the Fire Lord. It is an extremely mana-intensive hero. Spirit Link quickly being cast, but that Grunt is going to get taken down. There it goes. Spirit Walker now out onto the field. The Spirit Walker is Spirit Link coupled with, well, that magic damage. However, Headhunters are now getting thrown in as well. A little bit of home field advantage, but playing at home when you are behind only means that you can catch back up. He is still currently losing this game. Infi is in serious trouble trying to hold the line here as the Tauren Chieftain, well, getting trained up. Serpent Wards, some of them not strategically placed. You can take a look. One of them in the back there. Any Serpent Wards that are close enough to actually be engaging and dealing damage, though, quickly being focused down. We are seeing Fly doing a great job of prioritizing these glass cannon summons. They deal high damage but only have 165 hit points. With that said, Grunts are actually diving in. Well, Lava Spawn and a lot of units are now trying to dive in. Oh, wow, that Lava Spawn down to 2 hit points is gonna barely survive, but it really wants to split again. Can it do exactly that? That is the question of the hour, as the Tauren Chieftain perhaps is going to try and throw down a stomp. Let's take a look. Fire Lord now pulling back. Crota wins. No, Crota's not even playing a game right now, but thank you everyone for tuning in. Peon's now coming back to engage here. Well, Peon's going to be going after the War Mill once more. Units now making their way back down. As we take a look, Raiders gonna go ahead and engage. Fire Lord wants to get to level 3. Low hit point Grunts should perhaps be get healed back up for a healing stab, and it looks like Fly is gonna try to rinse and repeat this particular strategy. One very low hit point Grunt, however, dodging the hammer, so to speak, as it is down to 54, but was within melee range of that Kobold Taskmaster. Farseer sitting at level 3. Clarity Potion should be transferred over here to that Fire Lord. No, not transferred for some strange reason. The Fire Lord is sitting on double Claws of Attack +6. Meanwhile, we're taking a look at the Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 1. A Voodoo Lounge needs to be rebuilt. It is getting added in right there, but it could turn into a potential Creep Jack Nightmare. Here we go. Fly coming in with the opportunity. Let's take a look at this. Tauren Chieftain is going to get taken down. Is it going to get taken down? There's the healing wave trying to fight its way back out. Is there a potion? Or there's a stomp. Last dying effort. But, well, that is the dying effort right there. Serpent Wards, 3 of them from the back, able to poke a lot of damage. But the problem with Serpent Wards and any sort of stationary defense is that you can't take them along with you. Infi currently down by 9 supply, and that is with a resurrecting Tauren and currently still being trained up. Farseer has been putting down the pressure very early. Ensnare also coming across as well as the Voodoo Lounge. The prime target will get taken out very quickly here. Scroll of Healing also being used. Spirit Link to try and save a low hit point Grunt. There goes that Voodoo Lounge once more, removing some of that home field advantage for Infi. All right, Clarity Potion. Tauren Chieftain has had a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, was not able to use it in time. I believe, well, those are some double Mantles of Intelligence to try and get some extra mana out once more. Shadowhunter having extra mana, that is always a good thing. As we're looking at the units, well, go back to their respective corners. Now, Fly at this point in stage in the game says, you know what, I don't want to continue putting down pressure. All I'm going to be doing is fighting in a position where my opponent has a slight advantage. Perhaps I can extend my advantage another way through creeping. By going after creep camps that are slightly more difficult than his opponent can do, well, he'll get more powerful items such as this Vampiric Aura, and perhaps be able to get to even level 4 on this Farseer. As it's heading back off to the north here, 49 supply. It looks like Fly is ready to go. He's saying to himself, I'm near low upkeep. I don't want to go into low upkeep right now. I'm going to put down pressure. I believe I have a larger army than my opponent. And this is what's going through his head right now. He thinks he has the advantage, and he's going to try and press. He knows that he's taken down some key buildings from his opponent. And, well, he's also going to be forcing his opponent to kind of stay in the base. These Spirit Wolves keeping track of the positioning of Infi is absolutely key, as one Spirit Wolf now tries to head back here. All right, going to try and engage. However, a quick resummon once more, and the Fire Lord may in fact get to level 4 here, or get very close to that. Are we going to perhaps see a pressure push by Fly and while setting up an expansion? This would set him up for a great follow-up. No, what is this? We have Tauren on the field. All right. Tauren are, well, very rarely used prior to patch 1.31. But now, well, Tauren actually, that is the mastery training right there. More grunts getting added in as well. Tauren, I believe they come out with a low-level pulverize out of the gates. This was a way to try and bridge the gap for tier 3 for both humans and orcs, giving human units a little bit more hit points, overall decreasing the effectiveness of animal war training, but upping the base to overall increase until you get that high level pulverize down. I believe that is going to be the case. Well, I'm pretty sure about that. Tauren, well, let's see if it's going to engage. Maybe I should read my patch notes. I've read so many beta patch notes as well that it could be a little bit confusing at times. More Tauren going to be coming out, as the Tauren now going to be coming across to engage here. Level 4 on this Fire Lord with plenty of mana. Farseer also out here ready to go. We're at 59 supply compared to 45. Fly has taken the supply lead and now going into low upkeep, as we're going to be looking at units trying to head back around every which way. Let's take a look. Spirit Wolves are right here. Spirit Link actually absorbing quite a bit of damage, making it, well, that Spirit Wolf take half the amount of damage as normal, well, essentially doubling its life. Now we're going to go ahead and engage here, and let's take a look. Are we going to see Thank You as Live for the Follow? I thought you followed me before. That name sounds familiar. As we're going to look at the Bestiary now getting taken down, purposely leaving the Tauren in the back. We see the Scroll of Town Portal back across over here. Tauren could try and engage, and with the Vampiric Aura, well, those Tauren are going to be extra deadly. Let's take a look. Tauren's going to now make their way over. However, Serpent Wards are down here. Let's take a look. You can see that Vampiric Aura. There is that Pulverize. However, Pulverize does not counter Stomp, as you can see how much damage those Tauren are just absorbing. Farseer, well, another Stomp. Cow goes, well, the cows are just trying to absorb so much damage, and the Spirit Walkers actually are resurrecting the Tauren. The Spirit Walkers had enough mana to constantly resurrect. Are we going to get another resurrection here? I do believe so. At maximum mana, there you are. Tauren are back out onto the field. This oldie but goodie strategy, as another Tauren could get taken down. However, it is still giving experience. That is going to be a problem. A healing wave bouncing around again. Let's take a look. Still, well, engaging back and forth as the Tauren now might be in trouble here. Let's take a look. Are we going to perhaps see some more resurrection again? Tauren Chieftain in serious trouble, but somehow unable to dodge the lightning bolt, as this Farseer down to 2 hit points, and he gets taken down by Serpent Wards. Serpent Wards, 48 to 52 damage each. Let's take a look at this. No healing available back across here, as the Tauren are now going to be going after these other units instead. Spirit Walker gonna dance away, go into the ethereal form, and say, you know what, I don't want to engage here. A Tauren could get taken down to 12 hit points, down to dead. Oh, what a horrible, horrible mistake. Thank you for the follow. Found you. Yeah, thank you. All right, let's take a look back across here. Firelord in serious trouble here. All of the Taurens so low on hit points. Fly coming back to lick his wounds. Infi did a hold, but is it going to be enough? He's down by over 30 supply at this point and stage in the game. Thank you for the good comments. Found you. Used to see your YouTube video. Glad to find you here. Amazing voice and flow. Well, great, kind words. Thank you. I'm also broadcasting on my Facebook channel right now. I've never done this. I did a test this morning. I don't even know if anyone's watching from Facebook, but if you are, thank you. If you're not, well, you're probably watching from Twitch or YouTube, and I still appreciate it very much. Really hoping for a lot of exciting things coming around the corner from Warcraft 3 Reforged. Spirit Walkers now making their way down. Tauren. Oh, what does this Tauren doing? This Tauren is completely away from all of the action. And we're going to be taking a look at this Shadow Hunter. The Shadow Hunter actually could have Big Bad Voodoo. I'm not 100% sure, as the Taurens are now going back the other way. This is pretty much going exactly the way I thought. Infi, if he misjudged the size of his army, could be coming into an engagement, not realizing how powerful and how large his opponent's is. Verdarian, thank you for the follow. Shadowhunter still making its way back over. Serpent Wards are being thrown down. Spirit Walkers could try and engage against the low hit point. The Spirit Walker, who's in the ethereal form, and it does get taken out. Taurens now making their way back over. Serpent Ward could take down another low hit point. Oh, Tauren. Wow, Tauren gets down to 2 hit points with the help of Spirit Link. Wait, are you allowed to stream also on Facebook? I believe so. I've seen people stream. If not, then I should probably take it down. Well, I'll read up shortly. Fly currently losing his expansion right now. You can see the Shadow Hunter is here. Well, units are going to be coming back the other way. Tauren Chieftain shows up to the party and says, surprise. If you want to engage with those Tauren, you have to, well, deal with the Tauren Chieftain. Now, the problem really isn't going to be the Tauren Chieftain. The problem is going to be the Tauren Chieftain with Stomp and the Shadow Hunter with mana. If that Tauren Chieftain gets down a big Stomp and there is a large amount of Serpent Wards down and around, they are going to be getting free pokes onto these Tauren, as the Tauren are now escaping away. Units still trying to head back here. Kodo Beast, all these units are still heading back. Where is that Farseer? Farseer is only halfway out. There is that Stomp. And there was that huge Stomp that I was talking about moments ago. Serpent Ward still poking back around. 2 Serpent Wards are going to continue to poke. Grunt now trying to head back here, as those Serpent Wards are dealing damage, but they are also absorbing, well, they are giving, do they give experience? I believe they give a little bit of experience, not very much. All right, this Great Hall, no longer mining. 54 supply compared to 41. Infi somehow making this strategy work, even though he is behind by a large amount of hit points. All right, Tauren Chieftain might go into a cow goes boo strategy. Invisible Tauren Chieftain going to surprise his brothers, say boo, put his foot down, and then perhaps stun a large number of units. All right, there you go. There's the stun. Firelord could be in trouble. Let's take a look at this. Firelord now trying to head back here. There's an ensnare. Spirit Walkers versus all of these units. I haven't seen so many Tauren in such a long time. Tauren Chieftain now trying to engage. go after all these units here. Farseer is now back out. Another big stun across multiple units. Serpent Wards are all right here, ready to go. Let's take a look. Spirit Link trying to heal 60 compared to 41 supply. Spirit Wolves could be trying to engage. No, they're going to actually be going after the base here as the Spirit Walkers are getting resurrected as well. All right, let's take a look at this. Spirit Walkers are getting focused down. Spirit Walker versus Spirit Walker, turning back the other way. Now going after some of these Taurens that could be actually work out, as we're going to take a look at a Chain Lightning going after some, well, Ethereal Form Spirit Walkers still engaging. There goes some more Tauren. 50 compared to 38. Low hit point. The Fire Lord trying to escape back out down to 159, and that Fire Lord is going to be in trouble. Meanwhile, let's take a look at this here. Serpent Wards are still poking back around. There's some more resurrection again. 47 compared to 29, and somehow this strategy is still working a little bit. Tauren Chieftain, oh wait, no, Fire Lord double backing around. Where is it going to perhaps try and go? Is it going to end up getting surrounded? Let's take a look at this. A little bit of damage. Fire Lord could be in some serious trouble. Let's take a look. It does have a potion of lesser invulnerability as it attempts to get away. Chain Lightning going after, dealing major damage. Units now trying to head back off to the north here. Tauren Chieftain here, ready to go. As the, well, Stronghold not really mining anything. Those invisible Spirit Wolves causing major problems.
We're under attack.
All right, back around across over here. Shadowhunter trying to drop down a Serpent War. Scroll of Healing being used by his lonesome self. There was a Purge. A Purge somehow slowing down here. Was that an Orb of Lightning? Yes, Orb of Lightning Purge causing problems. As you can see that the Shadowhunter could get taken down. The Shadowhunter finally falls. And with that is the game. Beautiful game going back and forth. Fly ending up, well, ahead in this fight. Infi opening up with an unusual strategy, but in the end, well, thank you, Kess, for the follow. Yeah, Fly in the end with the victory. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.